Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are doing well. So, continuing with the last class of our General English, let's start our today's class. Alright, so in the last class, we completed that part of outsider art or art brute. Alright, so to say, I think that part is clear to you all from that landscape of the soul. Alright, and notes are also being provided to you. So, now for today's class, we will start a new poem, alright, that is The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman. So, this part that is there along with that chapter only, that is The Landscape of the Soul, alright. So, you do one thing, you take out page number that is 41, alright. In page number 41, you have this poem that is The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman. So in a way, I did tell you this earlier in our earlier class also, that whenever you study or start a new chapter, be it a poem or a prose, always try to connect that poem or story with the previous chapter that we studied. Alright, so here with the name, as the name says, The Voice of the Rain, alright, and rain is a part of our mother nature, alright, rain is a part of nature, or so to say, we can say that rain itself is in nature. If it is a part of nature, then it constitutes nature only, alright. So whereas in the landscape of the soul also, we have seen the types of paintings that it conveys to the readers, alright. So landscape, when we say the word landscape, as it is said in the Chinese view of art, that landscape means mountain water. So mountain water, then rain, if you see, there is a connection, alright, because rain forms from water only, isn't it so? If you think, if you observe, you will see that there is a certain kind of connection that runs, from one chapter to another chapter. So there will always be a connection. So always try to connect, the chapters, whatever you have studied, alright, the chapters which you have already studied. Then when you start a new chapter or a poem, try to connect that poem with the previous part, alright. So let's start the poem, that is The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman. Now there is no information given about the poet here, alright, so we won't go in detail that much about the poet. Whatever information given here, that is in the last part, alright, at the last you will see some word meanings are given. So please let's go through it once, then I will come to the poem. See, the first word, that is impalpable. Impalpable, that is, you can also say it to be intangible, alright, something which cannot be felt by touching it. Alright, now rain when it becomes, or you can say water, when it becomes vapor, what happens? You can't touch it. Alright, water in the form of vapor, you can't touch it, you can't feel it. That is what it says, something that cannot be touched. Lave, that means wash, alright, that is bathe or bath, whatever you say. Then atomies, that is, here it refers to the small tiny particles. Then latent means hidden. Okay, as we can say that hidden talent. So in place of hidden talent, you can say that latent talent. Alright, yeah, it's the same meaning, however. Alright, please come to the poem. See, I will read it once and then I will come to the explanation part. And who art thou? Said I to the soft falling shower, which, strange to tell, gave me an answer, as here translated, I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. eternal I rise, impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea, upward to heaven, whence, vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same, I descend to lave the droughts, atomies, dust layers of the globe, and all that in them without me were seeds only, latent, unborn. And forever, by day and night, I give back life to my own origin and make pure and beautify it. For song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, wandering, regged or unregged, duly with love returns. Now, you will see here that the last two lines are given in bracket. Alright, whatever it is, we will go through these lines also. Now, whatever we studied, right, whatever reading part we did now, I think you have definitely got some idea about what the poet is saying here about. Alright, here the poet is referring to the importance of rain. Alright, now when we think or say about rain, rain is what? Rain is water only, isn't it so? Now just think, can we live, can we really survive on this planet without water? Can human beings survive on this earth without water? Just think and try to get the answer by yourself. Alright, so when it says about rain, you know, it actually refers to the importance of water. It is saying about water. Alright, and how water plays a vital role in our life. Alright, in enhancing our life. Not only to our life, but if you see all around, it gives life. You know, it gives hope. It gives life to every form of life that is existing on this planet. Alright, so that is what it says through this poem. So, in a way, we can say that the poem highlights the importance of water, that is in the form of rain. Alright, so now see the explanation part. The first line, and who art thou, said I, to the soft falling shower. In the first line itself, there is a question that is being put forward to the soft falling shower by I. Now, who is the I here? I here is the poet. Alright, so now you will see a certain kind of conversation that is going on between the poet and the soft falling shower. Now, the soft falling shower is not a human being. Alright, it is not a person. But, you know, when we go through the poem, it appears as if the soft falling shower is actually talking. It is conversing with the poet. Alright, so it is being given a human form. Alright, that is to whom? That is to the soft falling shower. Now, who is the soft falling shower here? That is the rain. Alright, as the title suggests, the voice of the rain. The rain has got a voice. The rain here has got a talking quality, a conversing quality. Alright, because conversing quality is there only in human beings. Only human beings can talk. Only human beings can speak. Isn't it? But here we will see that there is a conversation that is going on between the poet. Poet definitely is a human, it's a human being, it's a person, and the other one is the rain, alright, which is being given a human form. Alright, so when the poet asks to the soft falling shower, that is to the rain, that who are you? Who art thou? That means who are you? Which, strange to tell, it is very strange to see it is very weird to see that the rain actually speaks. The rain is talking to the poet. Alright, so if question comes, what thing is being referred to as strange, then what will be the answer? It will be the soft, the talking quality, the conversing quality of the soft falling shower is being referred to as strange. Alright, it is being said as a strange thing, a strange quality, a weird thing. So, which strange to tell? Give me an answer. Now you just think, you just guess. Can rain, really speak? Can it talk? Alright, but it is very strange to see here that the soft falling shower gave me an answer. Alright, as here translated. Now here you will see that what does the rain reply to the poet's question. Alright, in the first line itself we see that there is a question that is being put forward, alright, to the soft falling shower. Now in reply to that question, what does the rain say? What does the rain reply? Now you will see the reply part by the rain. So what does the rain say here? I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. Now what does the rain reply here? Rain, it says that I am the poem of earth. Alright, I am a thing, I am such kind of thing that gives back life to every form of life existing in this planet, existing on this earth. Alright, now you will see here that the rain is being compared to the poem. Alright, the rain is being compared with a poem that is created by a poet. Now, if we try to understand like what is the connection that is being shown here between poem and rain, alright, you have to think it deep. Alright, just think, just try to think and try to observe and understand why the rain is being compared with a poem. Now, first let's come to the poem part. Now, what is basically a poem? A poem is definitely a piece of writing in some kind of, form. Particular form is given through the use of many literary devices and, figures of speech and all. Alright. So, poem is basically a piece of writing in simple term. Alright, let's try to understand that poem is actually a piece of writing that is created by the poet. Alright. So, after the poet writes or creates the poem, what happens? Does the poet keep the poem, hide it? Does he hide it from everyone? After the completion of the poem, what does the poet do? Does he hide it from everyone? No, he doesn't. Then what does he do? He makes it available to each and every human being, so that the readers can rejoice it, the readers can read it, alright, the readers can enjoy the poem. Alright, so what is you try to see the function of the poet. Alright, what does the poet do? The poet, after completing writing the poem, he or she gives it back to the readers. Alright, why? So the readers can rejoice it. Alright, then after the readers read the poem, enjoys the poem, rejoices the poem, then what do the readers do? They give the poem back to the poet in the form of appreciation. Now appreciation will come after, if suppose the readers, they like the poem, then only the appreciation will come to the poet. Alright, suppose if the readers, they don't like the poem, then what did they do? They will give back the poem in the form of what? Depreciation. If it is not appreciation, then depreciation. Alright, so be it appreciation or depreciation, the poem will come back, it will come back to the poet whether in the form of appreciation or depreciation. All right, so in the similar way, in the same way, what happens to the rain? The rain, it is there in the raw form on the earth, that is in the form of water, bottomless sea, or whatever you can say. Water is there, water everywhere, that is in the sea, in the river, lakes. All right, it has got many forms. Water has got many forms, but water is water. The raw form, the raw form of water is same in all the forms. So what happens, when the rain, like when the water, from the bottomless sea, what happens when it goes up to the sky? All right, when it goes up to the sky in the form of vapor, in the form of water vapor, then what happens? Up in the sky, it condenses there. All right, then it becomes rain droplets. Then after forming the rain droplets, what happens? It again comes back to the Mother Earth. It again comes back to its original position. That means you can just see my movement of the hand. That is, here it is the rain. All right, this is the sea, river or lake. Then the water from this part, it in the form of water vapor, it rises up to the sky. All right, then there it condenses, it forms water droplets, then again it comes back. So it is kind of cyclic movement. The water which was there in the bottomless sea, river or lake, or whatever, in any kind of form, it again comes back to its original position. All right, so that is how these two things are being compared. The poem, that is the creator of the poem, after giving it to the readers, again what happens? It comes back to the creator itself. It comes back to the poet himself, in the form of either appreciation or depreciation. All right, so in the same way, it happens to the rain also. It happens to the water also. Rain means water only. So water is there in the form of rain. Water in the form of water vapor. All right, same water is there. If we boil it, it becomes boiling water. Same water, if we cool it down, what happens? It becomes cold water. Same water, if we warm it little bit, it becomes lukewarm water. All right, water is same, but it has got different forms. Like human beings, we people are only one person. I am the same person, but in my whole life, what happens? I play different roles. I play the role of a daughter. I play the role of a sister. Sister also two forms I have got. I have I have got only one form of sister, that is I am younger sister only. All right, I have got like elder brother and sister. So in the sister part, I play only one role, that is only younger sister. Then comes, while teaching you, what happens? I am playing the role of a teacher now. All right, the same way, in the same way, what happens? The rain also, it plays different part. It plays the different roles. All right, whereas water in the raw form is water only. All right, when water comes back to its original position, it becomes the same thing altogether. All right, so that is what it says, that I am the poem of earth, saith the voice of the rain. Now this is what the rain answers to the poet. All right, so he is saying here, that is the rain is saying here, that it is the poem of earth. See, it is the poem of earth. Why? Because it comes back again to the earth only. It goes up to the heaven, then it comes back to the earth only. All right, so let's stop our class for today. All right, only one line, it took a lot of time. Whatever it is, we shall continue in our next class. All right, please, I hope all of you take care and have a great day ahead. Thank you very much.